everyone, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing well. So, welcome to our YouTube channel Equity Thoughts. Guys, when I was back then in college 2015, my father was been diagnosed with liver cirrhosis. Now, let me tell you in brief what is liver cirrhosis. Liver cirrhosis is a condition in which a person's liver starts degenerating, and that there is no cure for this condition. So when we got to know about the situation, we were kind of in a shock. Okay, then there was like we came to know there's one solution for that. That was liver transplantation. In order to go for liver transplantation, there should be a person ready to give his or her part of liver to my father. In our case, that was my mother. My mother was ready to give her part of liver to my father. Then they decided to go for the operation. They went to Delhi, Medanta Hospital, and operation was been done by Dr. A.S. Soin. Now, by the God's grace, they both are healthy now. But the significance of sharing this story here is that my mother and father was not having any sort of love marriage. They were having their arranged marriage. But what my mother did for my father was out of her love, unconditional love. So guys, love. We have been using this word since childhood. We have been hearing this word even though we didn't know the meaning of love. We used to say, I love my country, I love my parents. But like over the period of time, gradually, when we started growing up, our perception towards love started changing. For say, if someone is having bitter experience in love, they might have said that love is like a hell to me. And if someone is having pleasureful experience, they might have said that love is like a heaven to me. So basically, there is no valid definition of love. It varies from person to person and their experiences. Now, before going into this term or in depth of this, I would like to differentiate four terms: love, lust, affection, attraction. So I would like to give you an example. Let's say that I go to a garden full of roses, and over there I see a beautiful flower. Okay, that is like a red, shiny, beautiful rose. So the moment it caught my sight, that would be my attraction. Why? I don't know the characteristic of that flower. I don't know what kind of fragrances that flower does give, right? But then also it caught my sight. So by the outer look only, that would be my attraction for that flower. And attraction can be with a thing, it can be with a person, it can be with anything. There's nothing wrong with attraction. Suppose I go and choose to go near to that flower. And when I go near to that flower, and in case I have a thought in my mind that I want to pick that flower and I want to put it in my pocket, so that would be my lust. Let me tell you how. Because the true nature of that flower is to remain on plant, to be free. But I want to claim that flower mine, irrespective of the knowledge that if I will gonna put it in my pocket, it will gonna ruin the true nature of that flower. So that would be merely and lust. When there is lust, we don't think about any other thing. We don't think about any other person. We just think of ourselves. We just become greedy at the time. So that is lust. Now, in case even after having a thought, if I come to know, or if I get knowledge that no, I should not do that, this is something wrong, and if I will gonna put it in my pocket, that will gonna ruin this flower. So that would be my affection for that flower. Why? Because I can sense that. I can sense the closeness that no, this is something wrong which will gonna ruin the other flower. So that would be my affection. And suppose I just remain the flower as it is on the plant. I just inhale the fragrance in my body and I love that, and I think of nurture that flower. I think of planting more flowers like that. That would be my love, unconditional love, because I do not want anything. I do not want to claim that. I don't want to ruin that. So that is love. Guys, if you are having your definition of love, you're free to mention below on the comment section. Now, when there is love, there is nothing like me. There is never about self-centeredness or greed. Love is never restricted to the opposite gender or family members. It can be with strangers, with animals, with plants, with nature, and sometimes even with the ideology of a person. Love is never based upon any religion or financial status. Love is discriminated all from these things. Love helps a person to grow, never to suppress them or their feeling. Love will gonna give you the opportunity. It will never gonna close the door for the other person. Now, like love is to set them free. You If you love a person or a thing, you will gonna help them. That is the true virtue of love. Helping them grow, helping them, showing the opportunity for the things. That would be love. That would be the virtue of love. Now, guys, we all are human beings, so we tend to fall for different people, different things. But what we have to do is we have to make sure whether there's love towards that thing or person, or whether that is our desire to know that person, desire that how it feels to be with that person, desire to try that thing out. So that is very mandatory in today's life, because usually people do get confused. What is love, what is affection, what is attraction, and what is lust. So in order to go for the true love, we have to identify that, so that we won't be ruining the other person or the thing. Loving someone is never wrong, okay, but on the name of love, if we will gonna ruin someone, that would be totally unfair to the other person. Now, yes, I know that there comes situation in life when we feel like, if we miss the person we love, or if we miss the opportunity we love, we will feel like scattered, we will feel like totally lost, we'll feel like no, there's no meaning of my life further. But that is the moment that you will have to hold upon yourself. That is the moment that is required to be you to be a strong person. That is a movement that will require self-love. Yes, love can be towards God, love can be towards person, love can be towards animal, love can be towards the plants, but self-love is equally important. That is the moment when you will have to choose yourself over every other opportunity. That is the moment you will have to choose yourself over every other person. That is the moment that requires to be the strongest of yourself. So in order to love yourself, or in order to love others, first you will have to accept yourself. First you will have to accept your flaws, that is okay. I am human, I am tend to make mistakes. Even if you miss that opportunity, you should be loving yourself, and you should be ready that okay, I will gonna get next opportunity, I will gonna create the opportunity for myself. So that should be there. Self love is the most important thing in this world. So when there is love, there is nothing like you do this for me, you do this for this, you do this for me, or anything like that. Love is to set the person free. Love is to help them grow. It is never to suppress the other person. And guys, always remember that every night has a morning. So if you have anything to share, you can mention it below the comment. And guys, if you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe that. Keep sharing with your family and friends, and we're gonna see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.